First of all, I'm not supposed to talk long, but I do want to congratulate Rosita. She was my guide. She was my computer when I didn't have a computer. She remembered everything always. She helped me through they say 40 years, but I know it's 42 years already. I've been working in this organization as a young girl. She was my mentor. So Rosita, I'm so happy you're being honored today. You deserve it, and we love you. I could mention each of you because you worked so hard today, but I want to tell you that you are going to have the best speaker you ever heard. And I'm not saying it because Yehiel is my friend. I always thought he was the greatest speaker. Why are you here? Not yet. Not yet. Go. No. I'm not announcing donations yet. Rosie, I'm sorry. Yehiel, when I met him, he had a lot of hair, the most beautiful blue eyes, a beautiful family, and I have to say that he had the most amazing son. His name was Moshe. Moshe was everything a Jewish mother dreams of. He was tall, he was handsome, he was smart, he was strong, he was affectionate. Moshe got married, he had 6 incredible kids. And his wife, Sipi, was very sweet and very happy and very nice. Moshe's career was mostly in the army, and one day he said he's going to be a doctor. And he went to study to be a doctor. And it's almost a year. I can't say he passed away because he actually was killed. He was our sacrifice. It was much worse for Yehiel than for Abraham because Abraham did not sacrifice his son. Yehiel was an American boy that one day he said, I'm going to go to Israel. I'm going to raise my family in Israel, a true Zionist. I mean, he's an intellectual, a rabbi. He used to write our prime minister's speeches. Yehiel was everything. And Simon and I, we truly admired and loved him. Moshe was coming to visit me because I was so sick last year, and that's when the war started and he decided to stay. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. I'm sure you're going to hear more about him today, but I wanted to tell you guys, it's such an honor to have Yehiel today. We are the luckiest people in the world because this is a man, he's a hero, his son was a superhero, and we are privileged to have him today. I'm going to go now back to a little bit of the speech. Don't worry, it's not going to be long. And you know the parasha is Kitavo. The parasha talks about the land of Israel. And it is very important that we read this parasha for one reason more than anything else. This is our land. It doesn't matter if you do poems that rhyme or don't rhyme. It doesn't matter what you say. You cannot be a person that, what can I tell you? They say we are the invaders. This is our land. We were there before anybody else. Well, maybe the Canaanites were before us, but there is no Canaanites alive anymore. And the truth is, we are fighting like there is no tomorrow. We're fighting, and we already lost 7. I'm not even talking about the hostages. We lost over 700 soldiers already. You know what is 700 soldiers? This is 700 mothers, 700 fathers, lots of brothers, cousins, neighbors. All of Israel is in mourning. We've lost the best of the best. And many of those that are stayed don't have arms, don't have legs. I was so sad the other day. I was telling my daughter, what is it that we can do? What is it that we can do? What is it that we can do? Because every day I think what we can do. My daughters have done different things, and each of them is very important. Among them, we're going to have a bat mitzvah in Israel, God willing, and she's doing the party favors from the north for people that do things in the north. She's buying it from them and creating the baskets to give some a little bit of job, a little bit of industry, let's say, because it's nonsense. The only thing I asked her is do not ask for a discount. Because you never know with my daughters, we want to pay in full this time for the first time. And we have to continue. I'm telling you this story because we have to continue going to Israel. Many of you have told me, I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. We're not better here. Maybe it's even worse here. Don't go to New York, that's for sure. But in Israel, it's our land, and we have to go back. And we have to help the people there. And if you really want to know what is it that you can do, this is what you can do. And I'm not joking. I'm telling you, for the first time, I'm sure that no one has a more important job than the women of Israel today, that are WIZO women, because they are dealing with all the things that are happening there. They have centers for children and for parents, and rehabilitation centers, and of course, emotional centers. Every time they say, well, we need a bomb shelter, I can't forget that in one of our schools, we had bomb shelters for 2 classes, and there were 4. I always think, how do you choose what kids go to the bomb shelter? Well, for sure mine, but yours, he has to wait outside. It's very sad. We have to provide everything we can to WIZO, to Israel, to our future, because that is our future. And I want to tell you something, honey, I have to say what you wrote to me. She wrote to me, I thought it was very cute. She said, your words should be positive. We are resilient people. Israel depends on us. Bring some joy into your words. So I was trying to say, why can I say that it's joyous? Because I think if I see any Jew in the streets, they look like they have a face of Tisha B'Av. You know what that means? So something joyous is, I went to Israel. I had broken my leg. As you see, I can't even walk yet. I went to a wedding in Greece, and of course, I broke my leg, and I didn't go to the wedding. I ended up in the hospital in Israel. But my husband took me in a wheelchair to listen to Yoram Gaon. And I went to this concert, and there were 5,000 places, and there were 5,000 Jews occupying those places. And as he was singing Lo Tenatzru Oti, everybody took out flags, and they had, in the phone, there is a light. Everybody lit the candle, the light of the phone, actually. And it was amazing. And I said, you know what? We are resilient people. We still sing. We still try to bring joy. We still get married. We still have children and grandchildren. So yes, is that enough joy? I'm glad. She asked me to be joyful.